Hey, hello everyone. Happy day. Welcome back to What's in Your Leadership Backpack. Conrad and I are here. And the topic we're going to talk about, Conrad's going to share with us something that he's been learning about. It's called parts work. He's going to get into that. But to frame it up, we feel like lots of you have heard this before, that you need to bring your whole self to work or your authentic self or your whole self, you know, into your life. And we want to talk about what that really means from the perspective of parts work and, yeah, our work as coaches.
Yeah, so when we think about ourselves, we think about the different experiences we've had, our beliefs, thoughts, values that inform different pieces of us. And we're not talking about our hands and our elbows and our ears, the physical things that we may be able to see. We're talking about the internal system. And really, at the core of parts work is how do we integrate those pieces into our whole self as a resource to move forward.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's like what I'm hearing you say, it's making me think of when people say, like, hey, bring your whole self to work. It's like, well, do they really want me to bring my whole self to work? Like,
Ooh,
my inner child and my critical parent and uh, my rebel, all
mm.
everything, or do they just want me to bring the parts that really they're gonna like and that are gonna work for them?
Yeah, I love
So
that. I love what you're saying is like bring the parts that I like about you or that maybe are the shiny ones or the ones that are socially acceptable, but don't bring those ones that are maybe not fully accepted or normal, right? And all those are made up, right? Those are all made up assumptions. All of us, our experiences make us who we are. So, as Shannon was saying, there may be a critical voice. Some people call it the critical parent, some people call it their saboteur or their judgment, right? So, when we think about that as leaders, it's an opportunity for integration to be like, what is that part really protecting? Or what's the information that part has for us so that we can get to know it?
yeah, it's had a purpose at some point in our lives. Maybe the purpose has changed, right, for us. And so what is the purpose now?
And yeah, so once you have compassion and befriend that part, that purpose may be outdated. It's like time to update the job description for that particular part to integrate it in. It may be protecting you from being lonely or being, I know I have a part, a dyslexic part, and that part for me got conflated with not be getting things right. And so that was really protecting as at a point in my life. And at my point today, that job description, that protection part needs to be updated so it can be integrated in.
So what is that now for you, Conrad? What is the gift that that gives you now, this
Mm.
particular part?
Yeah, I'm just feeling that now, and it's a great question. It actually, I hold it as a gift, as a superpower, even to be able to be creative and see different things differently in different spaces. Really good spatial awareness that was activated from that part as a leader now in this world, as a 40-something-year-old leader, updating that, discovering that, and allowing it in for its new role.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So what the question, or this is leadership backpack. So you're like, what do I put in my leadership backpack? Here's the thing. It's to be curious about what parts you have, what voices, what beliefs that you have that you may want to get compassionate and curious about to integrate into your leadership.
It's a great question. Let us know. Let us know what comes up for you and any questions that you have about this work in the comments, and we'll see you next time.
Be well.